Today we'll start from the outdoors. Now last week we already talked about how you can plot out your flying star chart, and we also identified which ones are your facing stars that represents wealth matters, as well as the sitting stars that governs people matters. Now facing stars, just in case you have forgotten, are the numbers on the top right corner of your flying star chart, and the numbers on the top left of your flying star chart are actually the people related stars. Now which numbers, just to recap, which numbers are you are supposed to look for? Because we are in period 8, we are supposed to look for numbers 8, 9 and 1. Those are the auspicious star chi that you want to use in those houses. Now, when you analyze any type of feng shui, the first thing is you must analyze the environment. So today, what is the subject matter here? We have to talk about the feng shui of this particular building, the offices on the top floor. So here's the building. We identify what is the facing direction of this building, and then we have to establish the facing direction in order to get a flying star chart. Now, before we go inside the building to analyze the feng shui, the first thing that you want to do is to look at the environment. Why? Because the environment governs a major portion of the quality of feng shui in your property. The environment comes first. Now most of the time when people do feng shui, what happens? They go into the property, do the feng shui inside, arrange the bed, arrange the furniture and so forth, but they forgot about the environment. You see, different areas in our city, different land, produces different type of chi, even though you face the same direction. For example, you may be facing east in Bangsa, east in Kepong, east in Klang, east in Taman Tun. Which east is better? Which east influences you? You have the same chart, but what happens is the environment is different, because the environment carries with it a major portion of the feng shui influence. So how do you check the environment? If you look over the environment, for the untrained eye, normally you don't notice the contours. Now, if you look at the contours, you'll find that the land actually slopes from the left downwards towards the right. So, and we also must look at where the junctions are. The road junctions are what we call water mouth or chi mouth. That is where the main source of chi is coming from. Now, then we have to assess the chi mouth in relation to the building's main door, whether this chi mouth, the chi is being able, the energy is being accepted by this building. Now what we want to do is remember the flying star chart. We have the flying star chart, and we find out what type of star numbers do we have at these particular sectors. If it is 8, 9 and 1 facing star, which govern wealth matters, that means this building already receives wealth chi. That is how we analyze the environment together with the building. Now, so what's the first step? The first step is to be able to determine the direction of the building. So I'm going to walk over there now to the main facade of the building to measure the facing direction. So come with me as I show you how to do this. I'm standing right now at the facade, the facing side of the building. If you can see now, the overall from outside, you can see that the design of the building faces this direction. Therefore, when you want to take the measuring the facing direction of the building, you have to stand at the facing side, looking outwards to measure what is the direction.